Hello, and welcome to Bub's World. We're just going to do a quick comic unboxing. I got this box in. I was going to wait and film a video, but I didn't want to wait because I wanted to open the box. So I don't know how you guys do it. I don't know how you end up with stacks and stacks of boxes, like, 10 boxes high in another room and all this stuff. I don't know how you do that. I can't do that. I get stuff. I got to open it right away. It drives me crazy when I wait, and I don't have it opened. So I got this box in today. I was gonna wait. I was gonna open it, but we're gonna open it now. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Broke because of comics is here. You need to put out a video, man. I'm serious. Benny C's in the house. What's going on, brother? All right, good. To hello from Kentucky. I think Chris might be in Ohio. I think graded. No, they're not graded. You can go watch another show for that. No, it'd be nice, but it takes forever to get anything back these days. This first set of boxes, this first box I'm going to go through is from Vin Crew. He's on Instagram. He's on YouTube, and he usually has his support a comic addict sale. So I don't know what he did this time. I know that sometimes he puts them on YouTube. Usually they're on YouTube. But this time he did. I don't know if he's done it before, but he flipped through the books maybe that didn't sell on YouTube and offered them up on Instagram. And good deal. And for me, that's much better because the YouTube videos usually take kind of a while to watch, and then he puts them out in like rapid succession. So I feel like I'm missing them. But the YouTube videos were just no talking, just flipped right through them, and he went really fast, all under a minute, and I could consume those pretty easily. So that worked out pretty good. Hey, what's going on, Billy? Good to see you. All right. So here's our first unboxing here for the this is the Instagram comic sales. It was a buy it now claim sale, so you just had to be quick enough. Like anything else, some of them I got pretty quickly, and some of them I didn't. So it looks like he did the old box inside of a box scheme, so we appreciate that. We'll take that. Let's see. Nope, no, just more packaging. So I need my knife here. And this is always Bill's favorite part, to watch people open boxes, because he has a hard time getting them open himself. So he enjoys seeing a master at work. So you can appreciate that at your leisure. You can slow down the tape, rewind it, play it again, whatever makes you happy, Billy. All right, let's see what we got here. This is like a legit comic box. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I actually considered doing one myself in this fashion, but they're kind of expensive, the boxes are. So hopefully he's just repurposing on this one. Let's see. Chris says, right now Mom's moving in with us, so I'm losing. Oh, I hate that. I mean, it's good, but I hate that you're losing your comic room. So hopefully you'll get another one up again. Because you had a pretty good room going there. I was enjoying all your so you had putting slabs on the wall with the comic mounts, and had a little shelf behind them with a couple of maybe pops or figurines or stuff. So pretty cool. Got a big enough nice. Yes, I do. Nice little hole there. It works. All right. It's still wrapped. So forgive me, guys. This is the third level of packaging I'm going through. I'm not complaining, because sometimes stuff does get left on my porch, and so when that happens, I'm always glad when someone wraps it in plastic. So when I send stuff out, I usually do wrap it a little bit in plastic as well. So, hey, the Jackson Roy Kirk is here as well. There must be a Star Trek convention in town. That's what we're gonna go with. All right. I'm exhausted. I think I spent $65 on these books. So if you guys, you tell me how you think I did. And that's, it's a buy it now, so it's not like I'm heavily negotiating the thing, but it is always nice to feel like you got a good deal. In some cases, a great deal. So let's see. All right. With pull tabs. I know some people are real crazy about those. I don't really care. All right. First book is Deviate Pride, maybe, or Deviate number 1. that is the combined work of Adam Hughes and Dave Stevens, if I recall correctly. So very cool. I see the Dave Stevens on there, but I recall that. Oh yeah, there's Adam Hughes here. So Adam Hughes there, and then Dave Stevens signs there. So it's one of each. Hey, what's going on? Warlock's in the house. Dope Comics is here. What's going on? Good to see you guys. So there's the first one on the list. Pay $65, which includes shipping for the bunch. And honestly, he shipped them all in a flat rate box, the medium size. And I don't really think it needed that. I appreciate that, but I'd been happy with paying half the shipping and getting them because I only ordered like 6 books, so that they could have easily fit in a Gemini mailer. But that's cool. Here is Batman and Spider-Man. So I don't have too many of the crossovers anymore. Over time, I've kind of got rid of most of them. But this was one I wanted. I've never had it, and I thought it was pretty cool. I like the Spider-Man looking on that, and Batman's leaping out all crazy style. I kind of like that one. Nolan, maybe Kevin Nolan, is that his name? Or is that Nolan I'm thinking of? So here you go. And this is kind of I think it's a square bound or prestige format, whatever they called it at the time. And so there you go. All right, that's 2 books down, a few to go. Oh yeah. Here is boy, that's rough. Batman the Killing Joke. And it's a 4th print. So I'm digging that. Now, up until this book, I only had 1 copy, and it was a first print. And even though I read it very gingerly and carefully because it's all black on the back, so it's a lot of fingerprints and stuff can get on it. So I read it very gingerly because I wanted to read the story. But I didn't have another copy of this book, so I think it's pretty cool. This is going to be my reader copy, and then I'll just keep the other one nice and pristine. And boy, is this a reader. So bottom is kind of jacked up on the corner there. Some of the spine ripped up. Lots of dings and dents. So this is definitely a reader copy, as it should be. So that's what I'm keeping it for. I believe that. Oh, here's one I've been after for a while. Here is What If number 50. And what if the Hulk had killed Wolverine? So I have the other one, the 5th print. No, that was a 4th print. It says, I'm taking him at his word. I haven't checked it, but it says 4th print. What's up? 90 miles from comics. Yeah. Or from Cuba, potentially. But I'm going to say from comics. YouTube is 90. What's going on? So here you go. What if Hulk had killed Wolverine? And it's the foiled edition. Look at that. Whee! Now I had the What If Wolverine Killed the Hulk, but I did not have the What If Hulk Killed Wolverine. So I'm glad to have that. What's going on, Steve? Good to have you, boy. Steve's in the house. Chad's in the house. Oh, man, you guys. Tony's in the house. Oh, yeah. You spoil me, as Roger likes to say. There you go. What if Hulk had killed Wolverine? I love that foil. So I'm very happy to have that. To me, that's a set to have the What If Wolverine Killed the Hulk and What If Hulk Killed Wolverine. So glad to have those. This one, I didn't really know anything about. I have the Raphael One Shot, and I don't necessarily know that this is the same thing, but here's a Leonardo number 1 in a 1-issue micro series. So it doesn't get more micro than that. Number 1 of 1. Boy, that almost looked like it should be a wraparound cover. Let's take a look and see if it is. I've never owned this book. It is. It is one of them there rapidy round covers. All right. So here's Leonardo. And then here is the Wrap My Round right there. See if we can get a good look at that. I hope this is coming across good. I know StreamYard, I'm not paying the $90 a month or whatever it is to have the StreamYard be 1080p. So this is like 720. But I did adjust the camera a little bit to be more focused in, just so that we could do these close-ups and then be a little more clear. So I'm hopefully that's working. So there you go. I think that's a great wraparound. I really like that. I love these kind of one shots. There's a couple of more, obviously, for the turtles, but I like these kinds of things. I like turtle books, but I can't really get into the long turtle, pantheon of comics. So I just kind of dig these one shots a lot. And I have actually most of the turtle books in my collections are one shots or small series. So the old reach around cover. Warlock says, no surprise there. Oh, yeah, already. Yeah, I'm sure of that. So, all right, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. All right, so Leonardo won. This is December 86, so this is fairly early on in Turtle World. So I like getting those. Last one from the Instagram haul, we have Zena, Warrior Princess by Dave Stevens. And I think, hey, what's up, Vinny C? Good to see you. And here is Zena by Dave Stevens. Now, I think there's another Zena out there that's also by Dave Stevens, which is absolutely terrible. So when Vin Crew put these up, I asked for the Dave Stevens one, and he posted up, oh, so you wanted this one? I'm like, no, I don't want that one. He's like, oh, all right. So this is the one I wanted. It's the good one, if you will. Looks pretty good. That's about as good as Lucy Lawless ever looked. I wasn't a huge Xena fan. I honestly, I don't think I've watched 5 minutes of any episode of that show. I don't think I've seen any of it, but I did. I remember there was a issue of Maxim that came out with Lucy Lawless in it, and I remember seeing that. Guy I knew had that issue, and he was like, "Here, you need to check this out," because I had always told him, "Man, I don't care anything about that Xena." So he showed me an issue of Maxim, and I was like, "I see it. It's not too bad. I could deal with that." So of course, at that age, I probably could have dealt with anything. So there you go. So these are the books from Vin Crew. $65 total shipped. I like thought Lucy was hot. Yeah, it was a show I didn't care much about, but I didn't think there was really anything wrong with her. So there you go. Those are my books. 65 shipped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 books. I don't think that's too bad. You know, this one's probably worth about $8 to $10 in condition. This one's probably about $10. I think this one's probably about 15 in the condition it's in. You know, this one about 10. I mean, it adds up and evens out. That one's probably of all the books, I would say this one, considering the condition, is pretty good. It could use a press, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. I would say this book's probably about $30 on its own. So very pleased with that. And of course, Zena, it's just one you don't see. It's just one you don't see very often when people are going through the Dave Stevens books. You just don't see this one. On that cover, Lucy never looked better. Oh yeah, on the Maxim cover, I'm sure. Yeah, good stuff. Let's see. So I'm going to show off a couple of books that I picked up at the LexingtonCon. That was the first stop on the BUBSCon 2022 was LexingtonCon. The next stop on BUBSCon is actually going to be a YouTube auction, I think, next weekend. So I think it's going to be on Weapon X's. It's going to have like a scumbag crew kind of auction, and he was kind enough to give me a spot. So that's probably going to be the next stop. So wonder if they ever did a Xena Conan team up. I don't know. It probably would have been Hercules, because I think they did a Hercules. Wasn't the Hercules show going on at that same time? The Kevin Sorbet or whatever his name was. So they might have done a team up of that at the time. I don't know. All right. So first up, these are books that I actually picked up from Jambo Comics, who was there at the booth with me. We split the booth, and there were so few comic vendors here. I'm pretty sure that there were only 2. Hey, what's going on, Neil? There were 2. There was us and one other vendor, and he had like a bigger display, bigger table. And there were a couple of people that had boxes, a small amount of short box of comics. One guy had like 5 short boxes, and they were all overpriced, and they were all, to call them dollar books would have been generous. They were like, 50-cent books, quarter books maybe. And he wanted like $3 to $5 a piece for them. So after looking through about 5 of those, I just walk away from those types of booths. But so all the books that I bought at the convention, I just bought off Jambo. So here was Adventure Comics number, oh, heck. Who knows what number this is? I always want to say, 415. My goodness. Starring Supergirl. Look at that. Isn't that great? Now, I don't count this as a bondage cover. For me, this is not a bondage cover. This is just a knocked out cover, but still good. We'll take it. So I picked that one up off Jambo. He had the best books other than me. It was easy to call. Let's see. Life with Archie, number 136. Now, I had quite a few bikini covers with Betty and Veronica, and I sold most of them. In the end, I wasn't really into keeping a lot of them. And they are kind of good girl art, but at the same time, I don't think they really try to be very realistic. So it's difficult to classify it for that. But I thought this was pretty cool and cute. So this will probably end up staying in the collection. Yeah, exactly. There's a whole nother genre for that. And this one, when I saw this, and I think it was one of the higher price books he had, I'm not sure, but when I saw it, I was so excited. I just snagged it right up. And this is Lois Lane 129. I like it so well, I might look for a better copy. But Lois Lane 129, look at that. That snake has got her by the neck, the waist, the legs, the arms. That's outstanding. That is just outstanding. Look at that. Serpent in Paradise. That's really good. Can you believe the detail on that? I mean, someone really went all out on this. That's beautiful. I love that. I'm totally digging that. That's my scene, guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Next up, we got, hey, Seawood, what's shaking, brother? Could never decide between them. Let's see. I hate snakes. Yikes. Well, it's funny because I don't like a lot. Like, I wouldn't just buy, like, oh, that's a cool snake cover. But something about the snake wrapping up the girl is usually good enough for me. Like, when I see that, and I've got 3, I think, only snake covers in my whole collection that are like that. But this one is the best of them, I do believe. Let's see. Patrick, well, hey, I owe that guy $20, I think. It's been so long. I remember you saying you hoped you might get it for Christmas 2021. It's been so long. I can't remember how long it's been. I get you. I'll get that to you. All right. So next up, we got Aquaman 441. And I just look, first of all, I don't know that Mira has ever been anything but asleep. Because every time, like on every cover, she's passed out and somebody's holding her. So there you go. And my wife and I, we like kind of pirate stuff. So not as much as Captain Comics and his lady, but Smiley Tory. But we do like pirate themed stuff. So to have all the sharks coming in with Aquaman and all the underwater pirates, I thought that was super cool. And then Mira all laid out. So yeah, I could do that for sure. Brother Voodoo's got a good snake cover. I'll have to check that out. Wait, is there a lady on there, or is just Brother Voodoo all wrapped up? I don't know if I'm going for that. All right. And then the book's so nice. I bought it twice. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted all 3 of my copies of this book now. Jambo had 2 of them. I relieved him of both for a really good price. Condition is rough, but I thought, why not have 3 copies of that book? I like it so well. So the Incredible Hulk Goes Wild. Yeah, Hulk's Gone Wild. We have Hulk 179, Incredible Hulk 179. This one's a little better shape. We'll open that one up. I want to show you the main reason why I pick these up all the time when I see them. To me, this is like, I'm no speculator, but this is just facts that this book has something of a text teaser. If you're into that kind of thing, I don't go crazy for that for every single character and every single book. Like, that's not what I'm into. But I will say this, that this book does have here, if I can, well, we'll just take that cover off. How about that? All right. So at the bottom of the last page is a teaser for Wolverine, and it says, next issue, once more the Wendigo, and a startling guest star. Well, who do you think that startling guest star is, huh? I give you one guess. I'll give you two guesses, but you'll only need one. And that startling guest star is the one and only Wolverine. And this must be a married book because these staples don't match up at all. So the staples and the cover don't match. So that's very interesting. I have to check. If the other one is detached as well, Jambo might have got confused and switched them up. So yeah. So Hulk 179, Incredible Hulk 179. What's going on, Southern? Is really, if you're some sort of Wolverine completist, then there's a couple of books that fall on that what are you crazy list. This is on that. So if you're really a Wolverine completist and you have all the issues that have his first appearance in advertisements, which I have, if you go as so far as to pick up a Foom 2, which has the kind of fake Wolverine or prototype, Wolverine, the highly debated, there you go. Yep, Foom 2. So if you have all that, low grade Batman 181. Oh, I need that. Yeah, I need that book. So if that's kind of what you're into and those things interest you, then this book, and you're a Wolverine collector, then I really think that the entire Wolverine saga inside of Incredible Hulk starts at 179 at the first time that they tease that there'll be a new featured, in this case, villain. And that, of course, guest star. And of course, that's the villain in this case, Wolverine. So hope you guys appreciate that. So I picked up 2 copies of that book because I just can't get enough. And I don't know how many more copies I'll get, but we'll see. All right. Then those are a couple of books. So I think those are the only books that I picked up from Jambo and the con. So not much. And we could have traded. Like I thought about doing trades with him. But when it came down to it, it was like, I don't think I want to. I thought about like he wanted to kind of have some books. And I wanted to have some books, and then kind of, so what we did was we just put the books together at price because it was before the convention started. So I really didn't want to be like already in the hole giving away good books as opposed to selling them, like, because we're here to make money, right? We paid to get together and do this, so let's do this. And so we kind of just traded some books, and then we went by the sticker price we had on them, and then whatever was left owed, we paid in cash. So I thought that was fair. And really worked out. And he sold a ton of books before I even got to him because the promoter came around and, stole, basically, took some books from him. So I love Disney. I'm thinking about buying Disney comic today. It would be my first one. Wow. Good luck with that. I've got some Daffy Duck books. Not Daffy Duck. Listen to me. I'll get in trouble for saying that. Donald Duck. I've got some Donald Duck comics. I think that's the only Disney, and they're probably Dell's. I think that's the only Disney that I have right now, other than all this Marvel stuff now, right? Oh, nice. Sounds good. All right, so that's pretty much it. We don't need to go into too much more. I got other books I could show. We won't fool with that. I just wanted to show off what I got here and what I got there, and say hello to everybody. So that's it. Just a quick call, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you to everybody who stopped by, Patrick and Steve, and just Jason and Chris, and the list goes on and on. And Carson was here, and Vinny was here, and Neil was here, and all you guys, Chad was here. You guys, you treat me so good. I appreciate you all, and we'll catch you next time. Oh, so I missed it. Yeah, Simon, you should be in bed probably by now. I'm not so sure, but sorry about that. But we'll catch you next time in Bub's World. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.